Welcome back to Gearhead Garage, the place where we dive deep into the cars shaping today and tomorrow's roads. If you're a fan of rugged SUVs, modern technology, and electric innovation, you're going to want to stick around, because today we're taking an in-depth look at the 2026 Subaru Solterra XT. Subaru has built its reputation on dependable, adventure-ready vehicles, and with this latest all-electric SUV, the brand is proving it's serious about its EV future. Let's see if the Solterra XT is truly the perfect blend of Subaru's outdoorsy spirit and the cutting-edge electric world. Exterior. When you first approach the Solterra XT, the front immediately shows that Subaru has given this model a sharper, more futuristic identity compared to its earlier versions. The headlights are slimmer and more aggressive, with a distinct LED signature that stretches across the edges of the front fascia. Subaru has done away with the traditional grille design in favor of a more closed-off panel, which is common in EVs, but they've managed to sculpt it in a way that still feels sporty and purposeful. The black cladding around the lower bumper is chunky and rugged, giving the impression that this SUV is ready to take on dirt roads just as confidently as city streets. Functional air vents direct airflow efficiently, helping improve aerodynamics and cooling for the battery system. It's a front end that manages to combine Subaru's outdoorsy DNA with a modern EV personality, which isn't always an easy balance to strike. Moving along the side profile, the Solterra XT looks solid and well-proportioned. Subaru didn't try to reinvent the wheel here. Instead, they focused on making sure the stance feels muscular and planted. The body line sweeps smoothly from the front to the rear, while the slightly flared wheel arches are lined with protective cladding that adds toughness to its look. This XT trim rides on bold 20-inch alloy wheels that have a multi-spoke, aerodynamic design, helping reduce drag while still looking stylish. One of the key things Subaru wanted to emphasize is usability. So the ground clearance is a generous 8.3 inches, which is higher than many rivals and gives you confidence whether you're navigating snow, gravel, or just a rough parking lot curb. The roofline tapers gently toward the back without sacrificing too much headroom, and there are subtle chrome accents around the windows that add just enough premium flair without being flashy. Swinging around to the rear, the 2026 Solterra XT keeps things clean but striking. The taillights are now connected with a horizontal LED strip that runs across the back hatch, giving the SUV a wider appearance. The lights themselves have a distinctive C-shape that pays homage to Subaru's recent design language. The rear bumper once again features rugged cladding, with integrated reflectors that give a sense of symmetry. There's a subtle roof spoiler that adds sportiness while also improving aerodynamics. One detail worth noting is the wide rear hatch opening, which makes loading bulky items like camping gear or sports equipment easier. Subaru clearly wanted to keep the functionality intact while pushing the SUV's design forward into a more futuristic territory. Interior. Inside the cabin, the Solterra XT feels like a major step up from what Subaru fans might be used to. The dashboard layout is clean, modern, and driver-focused, with a floating 12.3-inch central touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. The screen itself is crisp and responsive, and the updated interface feels far less clunky than older Subaru systems. Ahead of the driver, there's a fully digital instrument cluster positioned slightly higher than usual, almost like a heads-up display, reducing the need to glance down. The steering wheel has been redesigned, with touch-sensitive controls that take a bit of time to get used but help reduce button clutter. Materials in the XT trim lean more upscale, with soft-touch plastics, contrast stitching, and available leather upholstery. Heated and ventilated front seats come standard, and Subaru has added more bolstering to make long drives or off-road adventures more comfortable. Rear passengers get generous legroom and headroom thanks to the flat EV floor, and the wide-opening rear doors make entry and exit easy. A panoramic glass roof brightens the cabin, and while it looks great, Subaru included a powered sunshade to help manage hot days. Cargo space is practical, offering around 29 cubic feet behind the rear seats and expanding to over 60 cubic feet when the seats are folded down flat. Performance. Now, when it comes to performance, Subaru has given the 2026 Solterra XT a dual-motor all-wheel drive system as standard, This setup delivers a combined 250 horsepower and 290 pound-feet of torque, which translates to smooth, confident acceleration. It's not the fastest EV SUV in its class, but it feels strong off the line and has enough punch for highway merges and passing maneuvers. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive ensures that traction remains excellent, whether you're driving in rain, snow, or on loose gravel. The XT trim also features X mode with multiple terrain settings, allowing you to optimize power delivery for conditions like mud, deep snow, or dirt. Ground clearance and approach angles make this SUV more off-road capable than most electric competitors, which is exactly what Subaru buyers expect. The battery pack provides an estimated range of around 270 miles on a full charge, which is an improvement over earlier Solterra models. Charging speeds are competitive, with DC fast charging getting you from 10 to 80% in just over half an hour when using a high-capacity charger. For home charging, Subaru has partnered with wall box providers to make installation easier, and the onboard charger supports level 2 charging overnight. Regenerative braking can be adjusted through the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel, allowing drivers to choose between a more natural coasting feel or stronger one-pedal driving. On the road, the Solterra XT offers a comfortable and composed ride. The suspension is tuned to absorb bumps while keeping body roll under control, and the low center of gravity from the battery placement adds stability during cornering. Road noise is well managed, thanks to extra insulation and the quiet nature of the electric drivetrain. Subaru has also loaded this model with its latest EyeSight driver assistance suite, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system, giving drivers plenty of confidence and safety on every journey. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Subaru Solterra XT starts at around $48,000 before incentives. That places it competitively among rivals like the Toyota BZ4X, Hyundai Ioniq 5, and Ford Mustang Mach-E. With federal tax credits and potential state incentives, buyers could see the real-world cost drop closer to the low $40,000 range, making it a strong value considering the all-wheel drive system, rugged design, and Subaru's reputation for durability. Fully loaded with all the options, the price can creep into the mid-$50,000 range, but even then, it remains fairly reasonable compared to premium EV SUVs offering similar features. So, is the 2026 Subaru Solterra XT worth it? For drivers who want an EV that doesn't sacrifice the adventurous spirit Subaru is known for, the answer is yes. It's not aiming to be the flashiest or fastest electric SUV out there, but instead, it focuses on delivering a balanced package of capability, comfort, and modern technology. The exterior styling is bold without being over the top, the interior feels refined and practical, and the performance is exactly what you'd expect from a Subaru: a confident, all-weather ready, and versatile. It's a great step forward for Subaru's electric future, and it shows they're serious about making EVs that stay true to their brand identity. That wraps up our detailed look at the 2026 Subaru Solterra XT. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gearhead Garage for more in-depth car reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think about Subaru's latest EV. Would you consider the Solterra XT as your next SUV, or do you think another competitor offers a better deal? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.